the channel. This is Bestie M. It feels so weird. Okay, you guys know my friend here, Stephanie. She's back for a video. Today we'll be talking about like our experiences and like being a pet parent, or specifically being a dog mom for me, and she's a cat
mom.
Yes. So we're gonna speak about that and then give you guys little insights here and there. So here we go. First things first. You guys know my dog is Chloe. She's over there somewhere. You guys know her already, so I'll put her. Yeah, she's sleeping. I'll put her. Yeah, she's actually sleeping like over there. Like she's just napping while we're doing this. But okay, yeah, I'll insert a picture of Chloe. You guys have seen her, but I'll insert a picture of Chloe somewhere on the screen.
Like here, out there, here,
yes.
on my face.
and then she'll say her cat's names.
So, well, I'm a cat mom, and I wanted to say that I have two cats. I have a male and a female. The male, his name is Cloudy. I named him like that because I got him when he was cloudy. And then the other one is Gwen, named by a video game. It was so hard to pick a name for her, so I asked my brothers and they picked a name for her. So I'm like, okay, it's cute, a Gwen. Instead of an E, it was a Y, so it's Gwyn. And so yeah. Somewhere here a picture as well.
I'll insert a picture of your cats here somewhere. Yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna talk about the benefits for us personally of having our pets. So I feel like for me a benefit would be because it's been almost a year since I got Chloe. Almost there. It's almost been a year, and ever since that first day I had her, she made me so happy. Like
That's
she,
cute.
it was just like she just made me so happy. Like having her in my life has like put a smile on my face just at random moments when I need it. That's one thing for me that I would say would be the benefit of me having Chloe. Yeah, how about you?
For me, when I got Cloudy, it was so mind-blowing because it was way months ago that I had a color. That's how I say it. Color. It was blue because my mom wanted me to get a boy cat. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go get that. So I got that. I got the bed, the blanket, and then months happened. And I'm like, you know what? I really do need a cat. I'm not just buying this stuff for no reason. You know, I want my cat already. So I went to the website, whatever I saw, and I got my kitten. It was I'm really grateful because when I hold my kitten, I was like, oh my god, I'm a mom. I'm like a cat mom. I was like, no way. I was like, and I got their food, their litter box, and I'm doing all that. But do that way before you get a cat because it's very important, and a dog too. So
yeah. So as you could see, the benefit that we have both feel is that they make us happy.
And then Gwen too, when I got her, she was 6 weeks ago. I got him for 2 months, and her, I got her way smaller. So, but still, it's really amazing having them.
So it's cool because she had two different experiences. She had getting her first cat when he was already a little older.
A nose and training of
he was already a little bit trained and stuff. Didn't require much training from her, but then she went through the experience of getting to train and teach the smaller kitty that she got. So
thinking that I thought she's gonna get sick or something, but I'm proud that I work it out. So
but you see, it's different experiences you have as a pet parent. Like I'm personally not exactly sure how Chloe is when I got her. I believe they had told me she was 4 months. I don't know if I've said the story. This story is, I'm gonna say it real quick. I got her from a neighbor who someone had given it to her, and that day she was literally gonna go take her to the shelter. She was walking to the shelter, and I ran. What's it called? I met her on the street because she was walking by, and then as I was walking out of the house, I saw her. I was on my way to the gym, and spoiler alert, I didn't go to the gym that day. But why?
Oh my
Because
God.
she
Crazy.
told me she was gonna take this dog to the shelter, and I said, you know what? Let me have her. I'll find her a home, or I'll keep her myself. And as you can see, I kept her myself.
Aww.
And
That's so cute.
I had different circumstances because since it was just like that day I got her, I went to go get her bed. I went to go get her food. I went to go get different little things for her blanket, because I didn't know I was gonna get a pet, right? And that was all of a sudden. And I remember that day clearly. It was like on the 28th of December last year. So we're almost up to a year since I got her, and yeah, like that for me was a different experience right there. And
That's pretty cool though.
sorry. Okay. And yeah, so that was my experience with first getting her. Like, it was awesome, honestly. It was really cool though. Like, benefits, like scientifically, benefits have been proven to be stress relief.
Yes.
You get more joy. You get more exercise because you have to walk them. You have to play with them. You have to do stuff with them and stuff like that. Those are the benefits, and like because of those benefits, we recommend if you want to get a pet, but
Get a
also make
pet,
sure
yeah.
to like be ready for them and.
Before you get them.
Yeah, be ready for
Right.
them, and what's it called? Make sure you're rescuing or adopting, because you're not. I mean, I don't have anything against with like people selling pets, but it's also like you never know what's wrong with that, and there's a lot of dogs and cats and different animals at shelters already that are
they
getting
need.
that are getting euthanized or put to sleep because they don't get adopted. So I would say go out there and adopt from
Because
shelters
they
or
feel
rescues.
they have feelings too. Like I know a lot of people. I know it's not like I don't want to be against it, but people who wants to have a family or something and can have a family, adopting a child will be nice, but also adopting a pet will be nice because a pet really do needs a lot of love and a lot of like they want a family. So
Yeah.
it will help them a lot too, and trust me, you will literally be like, oh my gosh, this is my child. This is my child.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
All the money goes on them.
Uh-huh.
All the money goes on them.
If
So
you're
if you
a pet,
want
yeah, if you're a pet parent, you understand that it's like you're having your own child. Yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah. It's like you have
So-
your own baby. Honestly,
Basically,
yeah.
you have to be careful what they're eating, what they're getting, oh my god, especially with dogs and when they go outside, She was telling me the story of her, like, when she was walking with Chloe and then, like, getting bones out there.
Yeah, like she'll like
like,
if people eat in their cars, or like they'll eat on the sidewalk somewhere and they'll leave their trash there. And like some people have some kind of hot wings or chicken wings or whatever,
Right.
and they leave their trash out in the street. Any kind of trash, not just bones, but any kind of trash that like that's food or like non-food, but that smells like food. Chloe will go up to it and try to get it because it smells like food, right? So she wants it, and I don't let her because that's bad. But honestly, it's been hard because she doesn't like being taking stuff away from her when she does get something
really
from the street.
heartbroken,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's good, like, just making sure she's okay, and stuff.
yeah.
And then for me, for the cats, they eat a lot of things too when I'm telling them not to. And then from there they end up like throwing up or having a little poop, like instead of being solid it's like diarrhea. So I have to
Yeah.
go to the store and buy them what I need to get for them to get better.
Yeah, like
and it does
little
help. It's like a
medications,
pumpkin
yeah.
thing. It's a can for cats, I don't know about dogs, but there's a can for cats for them to stop throwing up.
Yeah,
and
because
pooping.
they're like the
Like that.
pumpkin is really good for that.
Yeah,
And then,
pumpkin,
yeah. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard about that. Yeah. Oh, there's a dog on my tablet. Okay. Talking about pets, there's a dog on my tablet.
Oh, and cats are good for taking all the bad energy too. I learned
Yes.
a lot from that. A lot.
Yes.
So don't think that cats are lazy. They are. Really, they are lazy, but if you right there and playing with them, trust me, they will play. They
Yeah.
will be there for you, and they will.
It's good for energy. Yeah.
Okay.
First things to know about what you need before getting a pet. You know, like making sure if you're gonna get a dog, get their dog bed, get their blanket, get them treats, get them food, get them their dog bowls and water bowl and stuff like that. I
And
would
then
say like, the
traveling
most important.
stuff, right?
Yeah, like little traveling things like you might get. Yeah, like you need to get them a harness, a leash. Okay. You need to get them a harness, a leash, and stuff like that to keep them safe. Yeah. How about you?
So cause I got to experience. So what I do is that you get a bed, you get a blanket. Of course, you gotta get a blanket. You know, if it's a puppy or
Or a
if it's a
kitty,
puppy
yeah.
or a kitten, you get a blanket. You need to get food, litter box. You know, you need to get anything that they need for them to survive, and also like couple of toys so that you could like play with them or for them to entertain themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah, get them toys. Yeah, it's important. You things you need. What does she have when she has her tree in her mouth? Okay. I was gonna say things to know. So, things you need to know before you get a pet would be that you need to have time for them, because you can't just get a pet and not do anything with them because they require time. So if you don't have time, don't get a pet. But if you have time, or you could find time, do get a pet because they require a lot of time.
Yes, just like my mom, she used to live with these people, with the señora. I could say señora.
Yes.
And then the señora has kids, and that kids, I understand that kids are lazy to do stuff with throwing trash and stuff like that, and we've been through it. So what I mean is that they don't like to take their pets outside walking, and then for them to poop and pee and stuff like that. And I'm like, then what do you guys have a pet for? Like, why?
Yeah.
Hi. Mama? You're beautiful, like always, huh? Yeah, she's like, of course. Of
She said,
course
"Do you
I'm
have something else
pretty.
for me right now? We'll give you something else, okay, Kulita?"
Did you like it? Did you like your little treat?
She's over here wanting more treats. So I'm gonna give her a treat real quick. There you go. I think she went. It's because she went to Bulgaria. Look her nose.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So making sure you guys have time for them. Making sure you guys have the money to support them. Okay, even if you don't have the money to support them, being able to know how to find resources so you get help to support them, right? Like there's dog food pantries, there's places that provide free dog food, there's places that provide free vaccines and free checkups for them and stuff like that, right? Like
And
knowing those stuff.
Yeah, and for cats too. You just
Yeah.
have to go and search and see what's going on. And right now, like when I went to get something at the PetSmart, I could save $5. Make an account with them. It will add a point.
Yeah.
And then,
Trust me,
trust me.
making reward accounts with different pet stores helps because you could eventually get free stuff or free discounts on your things, and that helps a lot too.
A lot.
Yeah.
Trust.
I personally don't work. She works, I don't work, but I do have money that I use for Chloe that I've saved up for like for my car and stuff. But from that money, I am taking money from there to get Chloe food when I need to get Chloe food, get getting her things she needs like shampoo and stuff to wash her with. But yeah, like um, if you don't having those resources, if you don't have money, but finding those resources that could provide help, like low cost vaccines, free vaccines, um, places that provide free food, food pantries, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Those stuff are that's important.
Yes.
So please.
Of course.
um, yeah, we're gonna go into the responsibilities. Obviously, we've touched about them a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of responsibilities. So, like, as a dog mom or a dog dad or a dog parent, for me, the responsibilities would be obviously making sure they have time to walk. You take them out to walk at least twice or 3 times a day. Like, obviously, if you live like in an apartment building or someplace where you don't have like a yard, like I have a yard, so if she needs to go poop or pee, she could go use the do her business right outside in the yard. But I personally still take her out to walk because you still need to make sure they get their exercise in. Um, not I don't take her out to walk just for her to go do her business. I take her out to walk for her health, for her exercise. Um, I would say the responsibilities, of course, getting the food for them, putting their food out, putting their water out, making sure they're getting enough of water, getting enough food, um, making sure they're getting enough of your time playing with them, even little pets here and there. Is really important for them, like she's just right here, just waiting for us to be finished. But yeah, it's just those are your responsibilities. Taking care of them, anything having to do with taking care of them is your responsibility.
And go take to the vet and
Yeah.
see if she's okay. She got infection.
Yeah, the vaccines,
All of that,
like
of
pet
course.
vaccines. Yeah, those are your responsibilities. I know pet vaccines are expensive sometimes, but like I said, going to places that provide them free or low cost and still making sure they're gonna be healthy by getting them vaccines or getting them if they get sick, like she said, when they have diarrhea or something, going to the store and getting them something they need to make them feel better. Like, those are responsibilities. Any little tiny things like that are your responsibilities.
Yeah. So, like she says, responsibility as a cat as well. Feed them, get them water, get them this, all of that they will need as well as a cat. For cats, when they get older, I noticed the oldest one, he's getting a little lazy, but he was calm since I got him. He was super calm. He was okay. He was amazing and everything. But the thing is that when I got the kitten, the other one, because a lot of people say that that female are too much. They're so dramatic. So a lot of people tell me that, oh my God, why is your girl cat acting like that? This and that. I mean, that's how she is. I mean, I cannot just force her to be like, hey, you need to, lick them or love them or kiss them or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, just have them. I'm gonna go back. Let's have them food. If they're hydrating with water, right? What else? I'm losing it. You need to be responsible of their vaccines as well. Like she says, you need to do your research and everything, and your recesses. You need to go through that. You have to go see what is covered and stuff like that. And so yeah, it would take months and stuff, but yeah, you just have to. So yeah, you just and also scoop poops. I need to scoop poops because like my mom always tells me, you always have to scoop the litter box like twice a day or 3 times a day, because for them they could get infection, or they're gonna smell bad, or they're gonna like get sick if we don't clean their poop in the litter box. You always have to clean their litter box all the time, and so yeah, it's just
Yeah, big responsibilities on each side of these. Obviously, with different pets other than cats and dogs, you have different responsibilities, right? Because there's bunnies, there's hamsters, there's birds, there's
hamsters,
there's different responsibilities for every single pet. But yeah, like of course they're all gonna be similar because the food, the water, like the really similar things.
It's like taking care of a kid. It's
Yeah.
like literally taking care of. If they need diaper change, you gotta like change those diapers. If not, they could get sick. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Even dogs, sometimes you have to put diapers on them, like for like
yes.
because when I first got Chloe, like a couple weeks later, she started getting her first cycle, so she got a period per se, right? Of like, so I had to put diapers on her and stuff. So it's like that. It's like little things like that. Anything that takes care of them, all responsibilities.
Especially when they're small. Especially when they're really, really small. You really have to be there for them.
When they're puppies or when they're kittens, you have to be there for them. As they get older, maybe it's okay to like kind of like be away from them, but not too much, because it's like it's like sad, because they get sad, they feel it,
and they have short time of life.
Yeah, they do have a shorter time of life.
So for them, it's like forever. So like right now, like my kids are by themselves, so I don't know if they're fighting. Trust me, they are. And I don't hit them. I just tell them no and no and no. And then from there, I'll just grab Cloudy and then, just pet him and be like, no, puppy, don't fucking hit them. Hit her and or do this or try to, do something bad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's funny because since she has two of them, she has double the responsibilities.
Yeah.
And then she has to make sure they're not being mean to each other, like they're not.
Yeah. A lot of
they're
people
not hurting each other. Yeah.
A lot of people keeps asking me, is a cat or a dog a good thing to have? Yes, it is, because even siblings, we fight all the time. We just have to teach them not to fight.
Yeah.
Because even my kittens, they're two cats. They're not cat and dog. They're kittens.
And
they're cats and they're fighting. They fight. They still fight.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean,
Dogs
as long
too.
as you like train them and like make them understand what it means to be part of the family, like it helps, because there's families that have both dogs and cats, right? Like, so like, and the dogs and cats get along or they don't, but like they just live with each other.
Yeah, when Cloudy was there, when I brought Gwen, he didn't like her at all. They were keep fighting, even in the night, fighting. And right now they do fight, but they don't fight a lot like they used to, because he thinks that we replace him. He thinks that this and that. We have to give them love for both of them. So when they fight, I'm like, stop attacking her, stop doing this. And I turn around and I look at the other one. I'm like, stop. I know you're starting to fight. You're the one who's starting to fight. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
So
finding ways to make them
understand.
both feel loved. Yeah.
Both love.
The next point is what our daily lives consist of as a dog mom and dog mom and cat mom. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get to my part.
So for me, as soon as I wake up, as soon as I get up, I get Chloe and we go out for a walk. So we go out for a walk, and I make sure it's at least a 20-minute walk or a 30-minute walk, depending. Or like, even if I don't have that much time in the morning for some reason, like I have somewhere to go, I'll make it a 10-minute walk. But I make sure I take her out before I do anything else. So like on the days that I go out to the gym, I'll go walk her, come back, and then like I'll serve her a little bit of food and water just in case she wants to eat. She doesn't really eat when I'm gone, but if she does want to eat, I'll leave it there just in case. And then, so I go to the gym, come back, and once I'm back, I make sure if she hasn't ate, I make sure she'll eat. that week because she needs to eat. Yeah, and then I play with her. I give her time. I give time to play with her. She doesn't really like to play much. She'll play on her own a lot of the time, but like I do try to make time and like play with her, or at least chase her again, and then or something like do like little things with her, and then I make sure she gets her lunch or like a little snack because I don't. I know it's usually you give them a 2 meal or a 3 meal, but one of them has to be smaller because it's too much, right? But I try to give her a little bit of food or just a snack, and then I'll take her out like on the evening afternoon walk around like 5 or 6 most of the time, and I'll go walk her, come back, and then if she's hungry by the time, I'll give her dinner, and I'll be eating dinner around that time too, and then we'll probably just go to bed. Today, part of what's gonna happen is we won't go to bed when I come home from walk. I'm gonna give her a bath because today is her bath day, so I'll give her a bath, and then we'll go to bed. Yeah. So that's what my days are.
It's pretty cool. That'd be nice to be a dog mom too. It is, but my mom and I were thinking about it. We thought about it, and we're like, well, keep going to well. And I'm not saying I'm against dogs, because I'm not, because I used to grow up with dogs too. To be honest, I used to. I'm registered stuff. And then, okay, so for my routine, what I do, because I go to work mostly every single day, like there's no day without work. So what I do is I get up, I feed my kittens. I call them my kittens, even though one of them is gonna be already 1 year old this month. But yeah, I feed the kittens because at 4 a.m., literally 3 a.m., they wake me up. They wake me up, and I hate that. I'm like, oh. But anyway, so I feed them. I get up, I feed them. I go ahead and see if the litter box it's good. I gotta scoop everything that it's pee, poop, whatever. That's what I do. And then I just snuggle with them for a while, and then tell them how's the day, and then, not the day, but like if you guys slept well and stuff like that. And then from there I go to work. Once I come back from work, I feed them again because they haven't gotten lunch. So I have to feed them sometimes two times at that time when I already coming back, because they haven't got lunch. So that's what I do. I give them a little of food as well. I go ahead and just take all my my uniform, put my normal clothes, and then I end up playing with them. Asking them how's their day, how's this, how's that, and then they go meow meow, whatever. And so yeah, that's what I basically do with a cat. I don't do very much, but I mean, trust me, they sometimes when they go up their things that they're not supposed to be at and breaking stuff, always make sure about that too. I always have to do that. I always have to do that. Making sure they don't break stuff. So, and I hope they're not breaking stuff right now. My mom will kill me.
It's like, well, she's away. Hopefully they're not doing anything bad.
Yeah, no treats. No treats.
No treats. No treats for you when I get home if you did something bad. Yeah, well, Chloe, for the most part, is really, like, if I'm not home, she'll be asleep. Or like, if someone else is here, she'll be with them, but, like, right now she's over there back to sleep. She was over here a little while ago, and now she's over there back to sleep.
You heard her. You've seen her right now, like,
yeah, she's all barking. Yeah. But now she just... If someone passes by, she'll get up and go bark at them, like, because she feels them, right? She knows they're there. But yeah.
And then just, protecting their owners. And that's another thing, that dogs, they bark because they want to protect their owners. A cat is another thing. A cat looks at the window, seeing if there's anything bad, because they're protecting their owners too.
Yeah, they like to be at the window, and that's how they guard, because they like to be at the window. They like to be looking.
That's how they guard a lot.
They're like,
they're always like that.
Yeah. You know, like sometimes I'll go to like I don't know, I'll go somewhere, like I'll be walking or something, and I'll see a cat in the window, and they're just like,
It's because they love that. They do. And where I live, I don't have a window. And that's very sad. I don't. But I'm going to try my best to learn again somewhere that I need to be with my kittens. And they can have their window and they can be there whenever they want.
but
Yeah.
I mean, all pets are smart, so though they find the ways to make sure their pet parents are safe, right? Their homes are safe.
Yeah. You know, just like us, we treat them good, they will treat us the same way.
Yeah. Please don't be mean and rude. Literally, on this street where I live, there's two houses that I know have big dogs, and I always see them outside. Even when it's cold, they don't put them inside. They sleep outside.
It's,
And I know, I know that probably for them, they get them as guard dogs, but they shouldn't be treated just as guard dogs. They're part of the family. Like, if you can, put them inside. You know, or if you can't put them inside and they have to stay outside, make sure they have their own little space where they could be warm, or when it's hot, they could be cooled down, because it's like Chloe sleeps in my room. You know, she sleeps inside. She doesn't stay outside all in the night, and I can't see why people would leave their dogs outside.
And it's really sad. I always see them with
Yeah.
the teens and like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like, then why you have a dog for?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
And
be
it's
real,
sad,
be
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like my mom always says, why you have a pet if you don't have enough space for them? Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Like
it's just
try to find a, like if you have those problems, like make sure you're not, because that's a form of abuse for them, leaving them outside in
That's
the
for
cold
them,
and the
yeah.
heat without nothing, you know, like it's in the
not paying attention.
yeah, it's in the, not giving them time is a form of abuse. So it's
It
like
is
yeah,
true.
it's like please be good dog parents, cat parents. If you can't be a good dog or cat parent, don't take a pet. Don't get a pet, because
Don't do it.
that's why a lot of them end up on the streets or end up in the shelters, and they don't get adopted, and or they get euthanized. So don't do it. Yeah. For the last part of the video, we're gonna go into little tips and hacks we might have that we have learned as our experiences. You know, I think for me, my number one tip would be to make sure you get them trained, because recently I had a scare with Chloe where she went into the street, into the traffic, and part of that is because she's not trained to she's not trained to stay in a specific area. So that's what I'm working on now. Like I can't get a trainer because that's really expensive, but I'm gonna make sure I at least using like online resources train her myself to like the point where she learns everything. You know, she knows it's not okay to be out in the street without me, making sure she knows she needs, you know, make sure she learns anything she needs to learn. That's my number one tip, is making sure your dog gets trained, either by a professional trainer or just by yourself, because they need to get trained. That's my tip. Yeah.
Well, I could say train them as well.
Yeah.
It's just all about training, because they need to know what's good and what's wrong and like anything dangerous. Because I know my cat right now, the oldest, he cries a lot because he wants to go outside. And I know a lot of people, I'm not against of people of letting your cat go outside and then coming back. I'm not against that. It's just I don't want that for my cat. I want them to be, you know, at home, be happy. That's why you buy them this tree stuff,
toys,
you know, toy
yeah.
stuff for them to hide, for them to go around, you know, to play, you know, all of that. You need that for the cats, because if not, they're going to be unhappy. They're going to keep crying, going outside or this and that. You need to neuter him or spread him as her as well.
That's important
because
too,
that's
yeah.
if you want to keep your pet happy, you need to do those things. because that's what they need. And also, like I said, he goes and cries, and I'm like, Papi, don't. No, Papa, if you wanna go outside, I could sometimes. You could see maybe it's kind of weird that you see cats walking with their leash and stuff like that. Like seeing someone walking a cat in a leash. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna still train a cat like that. And not just that, you have backpacks for the cats for them. Once you were walking, the cats could see what's going on out there or anything. There's many ways to have your cat go everywhere with you. And train them not to go around when you're in the car. Let them know to, oh no, don't go this way, go, come over here. No, just have them calm down when they're in the car, because it's really dangerous if you're just going around and then what if one day you just crash.
I take Chloe with me a lot of places, and that's another thing. Make sure when you have your pet and you have them in the car, try to get a seatbelt for them. There's special seatbelts that you could get to attach to their harness and to the buckle of the seatbelt to make sure if the window's open they won't jump out or anything like that. Okay, camera cut off, but I'm just gonna go real quick with the story. So I was talking about a puppy that was in the car. They were on a freeway and they had their puppy with them. The puppy jumped out through an open window because it wasn't it wasn't buckled or seatbelted in, and it jumped through the window into the traffic on the freeway. And yeah, so that would be another tip, like I was saying, to get a seatbelt that are made for your pets,
Any kind of pets, because even cats have it from up here. Dogs have it from here, and cats from here. And sometimes dogs here too. Yeah, they have it from here. And then for another thing, for cats, you also will need something that, boxes. When you get something from Amazon, like those big boxes or small boxes, trust me, your cat loves it. Your cats will love it and will go on top of it. They will go sniggle or stay there for a while. I don't know why, but they like it somehow. Any type of boxes, you just go ahead and just don't throw them away or recycle them. Just have them there for them so that they could play with it.
Yeah, I feel like
they like to hide.
Yeah, finding those tips that would be like finding different kinds of toys that your pets like to play with, because they might not like to play with regular toys, and then there's something that they like to play with. Yeah.
Trust me, I've learned a lot from my cats. Just when there's a specific toy that my cat likes, because I got the oldest one, I got him the one with the rolling, and it has like the 3 balls going around and around. It makes noises, and I don't know what to call those toys, but anyway, it's around and it goes, or those 3 balls goes around and around and around. He used to love that toy so much, and he stopped playing it. Now he likes another toy that it's a catnip as well, but it's really cute. It's a little tiny toy, and he goes, go ahead and play. Oh, another thing as well, I always have to go and buy these. They lovely, especially the little one. They love it. I swear God, she loves playing with them. And I'm like, oh, fine, I have to go get another ones. Every month. It's just so crazy. Where'd it go? She has it. She has it. Oh, and also the water bottle tap thing. Oh yeah. They also like those. Yeah. I don't know about dogs, but cats, they love to play with.
Yeah, Chloe, I have a bunch of different squeaky toys. She likes squeaky toys, right? But she also likes to play with random little water bottles. She'll be biting them because I think she likes the noise of the water bottles. The crinkling sound. So she'll be playing with that, or she'll be playing with little things she finds here and there, or stuff she could scratch. She likes that too. Yeah, the scratching noise.
Right.
Yeah. So so the tips so far have been: get a seatbelt for your pets. get different toys that, because they might have different gustos at different times, right? Like they might like different things at different times.
Yeah.
They might grow out of different toys and go
Trust
into
me.
liking other stuff.
A lot.
And then I think my final tip would be to make sure you're trying different kinds of foods for your pets, because Chloe is really picky. So there's different kinds of foods that she don't eat, like she won't eat at all. And then there's a couple different ones that she'll eat, but like there's always ways to like if you see a new food out there, give it a try, because that might be like their favorite or something.
Yeah, the cats too. For the cats, that's why I told you to stop going to get food for my cats.
Like them,
because it's not because they don't like them. It's because for cats' stomach are really sensitive, and they end up throwing up and then having diarrhea. So try not to. For me, for the cats, I don't know about dogs. Like she said, you go ahead and change, cat dog food and stuff. But for the cats, I feel like, and I've been told that you don't have to change foods all the time. If you want to, just give them a little bit, along with the food that they always get, because they get sensitive on their stomach and then they end up throwing up and
so like it's different. It's different for each pet, obviously. Yeah. So I feel like that's a good spot to end, right? I'm gonna end with saying again, make sure to know those responsibilities. Make sure to get everything ready if you're ready for a pet, but make sure you're not just getting a pet just to get a pet. Make sure you're getting a pet to love them, and make sure if you're gonna get a pet, adopt and rescue. Don't buy from breeders
or anything like that. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, just go ahead and just comment below.
Comment down below. Obviously, let me know what other videos you might want Stephanie to come back and do with me. We really want to get a chance to do more videos together. I want to bring her back as many times as we can, and maybe we could bring Dani. You guys know Dani. Maybe I could get her to do some videos with me. Maybe I could get other friends to do some videos with me. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. And like I'm gonna say in every video in December, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Any kind of holidays, happy holidays. We hope you guys enjoy these holidays. Make sure you guys are enjoying it. Spend time with family. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Please give the video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at bestie.23 period 23. It's somewhere down on the screen or wherever. And yeah, that's it then. I'll end it here, and as always, don't forget, besties that shine together stay together. There you go. Bye.